welcome to another episode of the Reckless Paradise podcast. I'm your host, Dystro. Still without Marissa at this time due to some family stuff. Wish her all the best of luck. Hopefully, her father will still continue to be well. I have their, in my prayers and all that stuff. But for tonight, it is about another random ranking, and it's another Simple Plan episode. Now, Marissa had gone and done all the albums and all the songs and taken them all and really kind of done a randomizer and all that stuff, and she took the 10 songs, and the 10 songs that are up for grabs tonight are, in no particular order, it is Loser of the Year, 2, Nostalgic, God Must Hate Me, Generation, This Song Saved My Life, Boom, Crazy, I Do Anything, and Can't Keep My Hands Off of You. Now, a lot of these songs are from like different time periods and all that stuff too, so keep that in mind. But Marissa had gave me the honors, and she told me her lists and all that stuff. So let's dive right into it. So we have for number 10, I put 2, only because I don't hear a lot. You might know this by now, but on a lot of these random ranking episodes, I do not hear a lot of the songs that we have, which is kind of a shame. But it's because it's like I don't listen to a lot of music a lot on my downtime. Which I mean that's kind of a lie, but I don't listen to a Spotify a lot on my downtime. But for her number 10, she put "Can't Keep My Hands Off of You" featuring Rivers Cuomo. I kind of see why she put it for number 10. It's just because I don't think she probably hears it a lot, or it's overplayed for her a little bit. Whereas for me, it's like with 2, that is like not really well played enough for me. So it's like it's kind of like at the bottom of the barrel. It's not a bad song or anything. It's just like I just don't hear it a lot. All right, moving right along to number 9. She put 2, which is kind of funny that I had it for 10. She has it for 9, which is kind of funny. But I put for number 9, Nostalgic. Again, it's one of those songs I just do not hear a lot about. Probably same for her with 2 as well. I don't know like if she listens to a lot of Simple Plan on her downtime, but I know when we get to songs 5 through 1, like we're probably gonna get more and more in depth into it. But with that being said, with mine, it's not it's no pun intended. It's not nostalgic or anything, but it's it's one of those songs that I just don't hear a lot either. Same for the next one that I have for number 8, which is God Must Hate Me, um, which is kind of funny because like there's sometimes like some of these songs like I say a lot on these random rankings. I do not hear it a lot. I'm probably going to be saying that through the entire episode, but it's like some of these songs I do not hear a lot. And I'm not, on my Spotify, or I'm not on my iTunes, or I'm not on Apple Music a lot. So that's just me, and it's not none of these songs are bad songs or anything either. It's just that with the circumstances that it's at my disposal, it's like I don't have enough time to listen to a lot of these songs. Um, Probably same with her number 8 as well, which is Nostalgic. I love that like my 10 is her 9, and then my 9 is her 8, and then my 8 is her 7. So it's kind of funny. But with her number 7, it's God Must Hate Me, and then my number 7 is Generation. Um, a little bit of a backstory. I think with God Must Hate Me, it's like when we were listening to it, she literally was like, "Man, I guess God must hate me," because at the time she was kind of like in a rut a little bit. Not to say that she's in a rut now. She's like doing her own thing. She's trying to make herself happier and all that stuff, which I'm happy for her. Just please stay safe out there, please. Um, but with me for Generation, it's like, again, no, don't hear it a lot, so I'm just gonna move on. For number 6, my number 6 is "This Song Saved My Life," and her number 6 is "Generation." Um, it's kind of ironic that she kind of like put it up a little bit in the middle. With the my number 6, "This Song Saved My Life." It's like it's from what is it? I'm trying to think of the album name. It's called "Get Your Heart On," from 2012. Um, it's not a bad album because I had listened to it the first time and I didn't really like it. But then when I listened to it the second time with Marissa, I ended up liking it even more. So it was one of those songs where it's like I had to put it kind of like higher on the list. Because at first I thought it was going to be like at the bottom of the barrel sort of thing, but it's not the case this time. I actually really liked this song, "Save My Life." It's very heartfelt. It's a very good message. Like saying like some songs nowadays like they help save people's lives, and it's good to see or good to say like some songs like Foo Fighters for example. Like we talk about Foo Fighters a lot with like Foo Fighters song "Walk." It kind of helped Marissa uh, be here today and and all that stuff um, and I think we have to thank the bands that we listen to today for some of these songs that help save people's lives and all that stuff, which is crazy. It's like I know they don't really want to like take themselves for granted, but it's like we have to really appreciate the bands out there that's putting in the work day in day out, like on the tours and on tour dates every day, going into the studio every day and all that stuff. So please, please, please support these musicians and all that stuff because it's like go buy their albums, go buy their T-shirts, stuff because they're like helping us like get through some tough shit right now. All right, halfway through the random ranking list, her number 5 is "This Song Saved My Life," which I'm noticing a little bit of a pattern here. It's like some of my is like her like sort of thing. It's kind of funny. This was not even planned or anything. We always say this at the top of every random ranking episodes. We don't look at each other's lists or anything. We don't. We just go in blind as a bat. Um, I'll have to point that out to her at the end of this recording and all that stuff. But her number 5 was my number 6, which is kind of funny. But my number 5 is "Loser of the Year," and it is a really like how should I put it? It's very not useful, but it's very hard hitting. It's kind of like with Boom on the list. It's kind of like not in your face, but it's kind of like how should I put it? It's very early to or early 2010s esque sort of thing. And this is also from "Get Your Heart On" as well with the song "Save My Life" and "Generation." Um, which is like kind of cool. Like we got to get to the 2010 stuff. Um, but I think I kind of like spoke for her number 5 when it was like my number 6 for "This Song Saved My Life," which I don't think I need to go any more into that. But her number 4 is "Crazy," which is from uh, it's what is it? It's their second album. It's their sophomore album. And I put "Boom" from taking one from the team, which I'm very proud of myself to remember that. Both songs are really really good. Like, because with the 2003 2004 sophomore album from Simple Plan and stuff, it's kind of getting to like the dark roots of their style. Because like when they first debuted, like they were like very pop punk esque. then like when you go into the deep roots of it, excuse me, when you go into the deep roots of it, and they're going into like showing like their dark roots, and you could make the case with like the self-titled from 2011 with Simple Plan with emo Pierre Bouvier and all that stuff with his emo hair, and plus with Crazy and all that stuff. Crazy is like a really good message on today's society and all that stuff too. You could also say that about not with Boom, but with oh god, I Do Anything and all that stuff too. Um, but with my number four, Boom, it's like it's kind of like talking about like love and all that stuff, and how like you're my favorite song, let's sing along, you're crazy, making my heart go boom. It's like it's kind of like a love at first sight sort of thing, which I had put it like really high because like I think she would probably be shocked that I put it high. Um, I mean, I probably wouldn't. She wouldn't be surprised really. Um, but yeah, her number four was Crazy. My number four was Boom. But my number three was the song Crazy. Her three was Boom. So we kind of flip flopped on that, which is kind of funny. We always do that. I don't know why we always do that, but that's crazy. Um, but I kind of basically said like what needed to be said about each song. But Crazy is a little bit higher for me because it's more sentimental value, and I kind of like break down every time when I hear it. Sometimes I'm not ashamed to admit that. I mean, she probably says the exact same thing when Boom comes on and all stuff, and um, so yeah, it's got some sentimental value for both of us. I'm thinking for both of the songs. All right, final two, top two. We're at the very end of the list. My number two, or well, let's go with hers. Her number two is I Do Anything, which is kind of funny because my number two was I Do Anything. So we kind of agree on one song on this, which is funny. Um, and I mean, it's a really kick-ass song. It's it shows what Simple Plan has to bring to the table for American audiences and all that stuff as well. Um, and plus, like when you hear the opening riff of like I Do Anything and all that stuff, it's an instant classic. It's like nobody is not gonna sing to this song. And plus, it features Mark Hoppus on it, and this is like before the breakup with Blink 182 and all that stuff too. So it's kind of like bittersweet, and it's got two great like talented artists on it and all that stuff. So it's an instant classic, and we always sing it a lot. So not it's not in our playbook at this point, but it's just funny. All right, number one, I put "Can't Keep My Hands Off of You" featuring Rivers Cuomo, and she put "Loser of the Year." I think for her, with Loser of the Year, she said that she really, really, really enjoyed this song, and it kind of spoke to her in several ways, more than one. I can't remember like what she really said about it per se, but it was like more, I guess, if you look at the lyrics and all that stuff, it's kind of like painting a picture worth 1,000 words, sort of thing. Um, and plus, like, it's like we can all relate to that at some point within the lyrics and all that stuff, if that's what I mean. But with my number one, I Can't Keep My Hands Off of You. It's like, yeah, I keep it like on repeat sometimes. Like I overplay it myself, but it's like it still kicks ass all the time. And plus, it's from like the movie Disney movie Prom from like 2011. If anybody remembers that movie, um, but it's very kick ass. It's a good beat. It's very upbeat too. And plus, it's like this is from Get Your Heart On and all that stuff as well. Um, which like that's like four songs, like it's just crazy. Um, but with that being said, I think our list is very similar in some ways. More so maybe like our 5 through 1 kind of. But I thought it was ironic that we kind of did kind of like a reverse shift order. So like my 10 was her 9, my 9 was her 8, and all that stuff. I don't think that was really planned per se, but it was kind of funny. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Where would you rank this list from top to bottom? What would be your 10, 9, 8, whatever, etc. And let me know in the comments below. But this coming Thursday, it's another shoot the shit episode. Now I know it's another shoot the shit episode, but it's my turn. It's my solo shoot the shit episode. I'm going to be telling you what has been going on within the last few weeks, well, maybe last few months at this point. But you will get to hear my side of the story with my escapades in New York earlier in June, and what's going on with me at my work and all that stuff. I'm just hoping that you guys will be along for the ride, and hopefully you'll get to hear a lot of shit that went down. But with that being said, thank you so very much for watching and listening. You could find us on in our link tree. We have a Reddit page, we have a TikTok page, we have a Facebook page, we have a Instagram page, we have a Twitter page, and we have this YouTube channel which you're listening or slash watching right now. And I have my song of the night, which is, I mean, obviously it's from Simple Plan. I mean, come on, it's a Simple Plan episode, and you're not gonna have Simple Plan on it. I mean, come on. So it's a song that I've gone kind of crazy for, no pun intended, but it is actually Crazy by Simple Plan. It's one of the songs like that's very sentimental and dear to my heart. I I haven't grown up on this song, but within like the last few months and all that stuff, I've grown to like it more and more and more, which is good because like it adds more repertoire to my music knowledge and all that stuff. And plus, it's like when you hear the lyrics and you see the music video and all that stuff, you know what I'm talking about. And there is a music video for it, so please go watch that music video. What else? What else? What else? I do have my own gaming YouTube channel. In probably in the link tree or probably somewhere. I don't know. But I'll put it in the comments after the video is uploaded and all that stuff. Go check that out. I'm on the road to 1,500 subscribers, and that's it. Thank you so very much for watching. Go listen to the song called Crazy by Simple Plan, and that is it. I will see you guys next Thursday for Shoot the Shit. Peace!